Okay, so I'm going to print out my film positive on my trusty Canon Pixma 6820. It's the IX6820. This has worked great for me. The ink is cheap. The printer itself was like $100. And it's really been trusty for me. One of the things that we want to make sure that we do is there's two different sides of our film. And of course I'll put the link to Amazon of the film. But the nice thing about this printer is it prints a wide format. You're not limited to 6.5 inches wide. I think it prints at 13 inches wide. So the film has two different sides, and if you just touch it, you maybe don't notice it at first. You get used to it, but this top side that we're going to be printing on is a little bit sticky, and the opposite side is really smooth. And if you can't figure it out just by touching it, you just lick your fingers a little bit, get them a little bit wet, and touch it, and you'll definitely notice. You can see my thumb is stuck to the sticky side. So you want to print on that side. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to print out my film positives, and we'll go from there. So one of the things I really like to do is make sure that I put the correct color on here, the color that I'm going to print. If I'm doing a Pantone color, I'll put the whole Pantone code on there, but just so that I'm not confused later on and I know exactly what to do. So I always put the color on my screen just for future reference. So one of the things that, I don't know if it comes out very well on camera, but I print at the darkest possible color, black, high quality, and make it as dark as possible. You want as little light coming through your black portions as possible. This, I don't know, when I'm looking at the camera, it maybe looks like there's more light coming through it than it actually is. But from the naked eye, you can almost not see, I can almost not see the light at all. It's very, very dark. It's very, very opaque, and you cannot see through it. That's really important when to get your best quality screens, is to make sure that your printing is as dark as possible. If you have any light coming through that, if you have UV light coming through it, it'll definitely affect the outcome of your prints. Again, looking at the camera, it actually looks much like the light is coming through it a lot better than it is, because when I'm looking at it by the naked eye, it is just very dark and there's very, very little light coming through it. Okay, so the print looks good. Now I'll just take these out and I'll get them burned into a screen. Hope this helped you out. Thanks.